If you're watching this video, it's because you want to have more at-bats at LinkedIn to get yourself into a situation where you've got a daily system that you can rely on and count on each and every day. So let's start to dive into the fact that you're active on LinkedIn. You're finding that you do get profile views. You're getting likes on your posts as well, but you're just not really getting what you want, which is fundamentally sales conversations. And so you're seeing that your calendar's empty and you're basically not getting enough swings at the bat really with your ideal clients to be able to hit your revenue goals. Now, you're finding that you are doing a lot of the work on LinkedIn, but it's not translating into actual business. And this is something that I see every day. People who are busy on LinkedIn, but they're not actually productive. Whereas here at Influx, we install a daily system that actually turns LinkedIn activity into predictable and qualified leads. So throughout the course of this video, I'm going to show you a simple 3-part system that you can use to generate a consistent flow of sales conversations from your LinkedIn activity. And what you can see on screen here is the 55,000 followers that I've been able to generate all organically on LinkedIn as a platform, the 10 million impressions, and the fact that our clients' calendars look something like this. Their LinkedIn inboxes look full like this with qualified direct messages, and their Stripe dashboards look full of these with paid in full payments from their ideal clients. Now, the reason that you're not getting enough at-bats is because your entire LinkedIn strategy is passive. You're in a situation where you're a LinkedIn commentator and you're not a conversation starter. So you're posting content and then you hope that an ideal client sees it, but decides to reach out to you. So you're commenting on other people's posts and then hoping that they'll be so impressed that they'll then check out your profile and book a call. So you're just accepting random connection requests and then you just hope one of them eventually turns into a lead. So really, your whole strategy is just based on hope. And now hope is not a business strategy, as I'm sure we both agree. So to get a predictable number of qualified leads, you actually need a proactive daily system for actually creating a situation where this can happen. So this is the exact system that we teach our clients, and it's simple. It will only take you 30 minutes a day. And most importantly, it works. And I like to call it, for the case of this video, the daily at-bat system. Now, for the first 10 minutes, what you're going to do is perform the connection ritual. So using a pre-built list in Sales Navigator, you're going to send 10 highly personalized connection requests to your ideal clients. And that's it. It's just 10 a day to start with. Now, for the next 10 minutes, you're then going to do a commenting blitz. So you go to the posts of your 5 top prospects or industry leaders and leave a thoughtful, insightful comment. So don't just say something like great post, actually a comment that adds to the conversation. And then this will get you on their radar in a non-spammy way. Now, for the final 10 minutes, you're then going to do a conversation starter. So you're going to go to the people who accepted your connection request in the last 24 hours and then start 5 conversations. Now, this isn't pitching. This is you going to be asking a genuine question. So you could say something like, thanks for connecting. I saw you're also in the SaaS space. I'm curious, how are you guys approaching customer onboarding right now? Now that's the system. You can see 10 connections, 5 comments, 5 conversations, and 30 minutes a day. Do this each and every day, and this is how you can manufacture more at-bats. Now, if we look at the math, because this is where it really can get exciting for you, this is how you turn hope into an actual formula. So if you send 10 targeted connection requests each day, that's roughly 200 a month. Now, with a personalized approach, you can then expect at least 30% acceptance rate, hopefully more. And then that would be 60 new hand-picked ideal clients that are added to your network each and every month. Now, let's say that 60 of those new connections in your new, simple, basically non-spammy conversation starter, that can turn 25% of them into real back and forth conversations. That would be 15 qualified at-bats every single month on autopilot. So I want you to ask yourself really a serious question. What would actually 15 additional sales conversations with your perfect ideal clients actually do for your business next month? Now, for most of you, that could be potentially game changing. And this isn't magic, right? This is actual just simple math. We actually had a client, a consultant, who was basically the definition of being busy, but also broke, because he told us that he was spending 2 hours a day on LinkedIn, basically scrolling through the feed, leaving random comments, getting into debates. But all that activity was only generating 1 or 2 inbound leads a month. And he was just exhausted and a bit frustrated. So we had him stop everything and implement the 30-minute daily at-bat system. No more just mindless scrolling. And he got to a situation with just 30 minutes of focused, proactive work, the 10 connections, 5 comments, 5 conversations each day. He now spends a quarter of the time on LinkedIn, but he generates a predictable 12 to 15 qualified sales calls every single month. He's also doubled his income while getting 90 minutes of his day back. And he's stopped being a passive commentator and he's become a proactive conversation starter. So basically, being on LinkedIn and having a system for getting clients on LinkedIn are two completely different things. If you're tired of actually just being busy but not productive, and you basically want to get to a situation where you actually can succeed and you don't have an empty calendar anymore, then we want to stop hoping and start actually getting to a situation where you've got a real system. So if you want to get to a situation where you want us to send over a completely free training breakdown, which breaks down this system and a bit more detail for how you can go from basically where you are right now, so in 30 minutes a day, having a predictable way to generate inbound lead flow, then check out the link I'm going to leave in the description box below of this video, and then we'll get that sent over to you so you can be in a scenario where you can start to generate leads on autopilot. So again, just check out the link that I'm going to leave in the description box below of this particular video. And with all of that said, I look forward to seeing you on the next one.